I'd like to thank the gentleman from Kansas for yielding. I also rise today to speak, urging consideration of USMCA. You know, I've been an elected official for a while, and even when I first began this job in the 90s, I'd get complaints of people as why we couldn't do something about NAFTA. We finally, after 4 presidents, watched NAFTA be approved and watched jobs leave America. We finally have a president who is willing to do something about it. As mentioned before, this agreement is important for Wisconsin manufacturers and manufacturers all over the country. Wisconsin, of all the states, has the second highest percent of our workforce involved in manufacturing, and that's why when I get home, I hear about the importance of this agreement so much. But as important as it is to manufacturing, the major reason why I wish so much this would be brought to the floor is when I go back home, I hear so much from my agriculture sector. This is important for your corn farmer, but it's even more important for your dairy farmer. Dairy is in the worst position it's been, I think, since I was in law school in the 1980s. And I was a law clerk for someone who had a primarily dairy clientele. And it was so tough watching what these guys and gals went through in dairy in the 1980s. Now, due to low prices, we're back to where we again and again watch dairy farmers wondering whether they can hang on for another week, another month without going under. And here we have this agreement which has been sitting here waiting to be voted on, and we are not allowed to come in here and vote on it. I beg people, I realize that there may be some things you don't like about President Trump, but he's negotiated a very important agreement here, a very important agreement for manufacturers, a very important agreement for the agriculture sector, especially dairy. Please do not let this agreement wait anymore. Do not drive more people out of business just for partisan reasons. This is such a good agreement. It's so rare that we get a big improvement around here. I yield the remainder of my time.
Thank you.
Back to the Congressman from
I appreciate
Kansas.
your time and participation in this.